Welcome to my YouTube channel, and thank you for liking and subscribing below. Sometimes people feel a lot of anxiety when they go into a public space, like a wedding where there's a lot of people, a sports arena, which could have tens of thousands of individuals. And unfortunately, that makes it very difficult for some individuals. They get anxious, they get nervous, they get scared, they feel really uncomfortable when they're in these spaces. And there is actually an energetic reason why that's occurring. The third layer of their auric field, which is also called the mental plane, about a foot away from their physical form from a textbook perspective, is not strong. In fact, it's so weak, it may not even be noticeable. A healer like myself who sees energy, when I draw out someone's aura, I may not see the third layer of the auric field, which will mean that that third layer is not very recognizable. Maybe I won't see the color yellow, or I won't see grid lines because it's a structured field. It's also called the mental plane. It's where all of our thoughts live. So when the third layer of the field is disrupted, which typically comes from a person experiencing at a young age a lot of criticism, verbal abuse, being ignored or bullied, those activities, if they happen significantly for an individual, especially when they're young, but it could happen when you're an adult as well, but particularly when you're young, it breaks down the third layer of the auric field, the mental plane. Because what a lot of people do when they feel criticized consistently or bullied, their energy will leave their body. They'll kind of escape so that they don't listen to it or hear it because it's just so uncomfortable and they don't know what to do about it. And when you're young, when this happens, you don't always feel that you're powerful enough to tell that person to stop, especially if it's a coach or a parent or an older sibling. An individual may not feel that they have the right to speak up and set healthy boundaries. So that field disappears. And when the mental plane is vacant or at such a low energy in the aura, individuals will feel the intensity of the people around them in large groups because there's nothing there to create a barrier. And this beautiful mental plane also has a strong connection to your immune system. So if you don't feel a lot of anxiety or fear or worry when you're in a crowded space and the third layer of your auric field is not operating very well, it could be that you have environmental sensitivities. That's the other situation that occurs potentially when that third layer of the auric field is not strong or activating itself in a healthy way for the well-being of that individual. And there's a couple things you can do to rebuild that beautiful layer of your aura, this yellow, delicious, 1 foot in width from a textbook perspective, and piece of energy that surrounds you like an eggshell all over you, front, top of you, below, all sides of you is this beautiful, gorgeous field of energy. First, you can start telling yourself beautiful and wonderful things about you every day for the rest of your life. Be very kind and considerate and loving to yourself forever. And then the second one is actually a physical activity that you can do where you practice an exercise that will help you to build and make the entire aura stronger. It could be that maybe you love yoga or qigong or tai chi, and you take a movement that you really enjoy that's not too complicated out of these potential examples or something else that you might do. Let's say if it's yoga, you love the sun salutations, but I want you to do them really slow and pick the salutations that you really like that are somewhat effortless for you. I don't want the physical movement to be difficult. I want it to be more routine. And at the same time that you're doing it, you're probably going to do the exercise, like maybe hold a qigong position, um, move out of the position and hold another one, or hold two different qigong positions, or tai chi, do two separate movements within the tai chi over and over again for 10 minutes, slowly with ease. And as you do it, I want you to think of the colors of the chakras, like red, orange, yellow, green, excuse me, blue, purple, and white. And you're going to, as you do the exercise, if you're doing a sun salutation, a yoga move, as you're moving, you're going to start to imagine the red around you. And then beyond that, you're going to build onto the orange and the yellow and so forth until you've made the rainbow colors of the chakras all around you, layered one on top of the other. And you're going to do this for about 10 minutes. And you're going to do this every day for months so that you can heal the third layer of your auric field. I hope this has been helpful. Have a great day. Bye bye.